Have you ever changed your own oil before? Well, if you haven't, it's more affordable and efficient to do it yourself. Today I'm going to teach you how to change your oil by explaining the tools and what you all need, how to drain your old oil, and then how to add new oil. First I'm going to talk about the tools. You may need different types of sockets depending on your oil plug. You could use either a socket or an open-end wrench. This depends on your vehicle. You can find it in your owner's manual, or you can jack it up and look at it. Then you will need some sort of equipment to lift your vehicle so you can get under it. This can be jacks and jack stands, a set of ramps, a car lift if you have one. Either way, make sure it's secure so you don't have to worry about it falling off the equipment. If it falls off, then it could crush you and lead to serious injury or death. A level surface is also a very crucial part because once you put it up on the ramps or the jacks and jack stands, then it could fall off if your car wants to roll. Now I'm going to talk about draining your oil. First, you need to jack up your oil. You need to find a clean, secure place on the frame to place your jacks. If you don't know where to put this, then you can either go to your local auto parts store like Napa or O'Reilly's and they'll tell you, or you can look it up on your manual and it'll say where you can place your jacks on your frame. Then you have to locate your oil pan. Use the pan directly under your motor, not to be confused with your transmission fluid, which is usually a longer pan right behind it. Take your socket and find one that fits the oil plug, and carefully unscrew the oil plug. Make sure that your oil plug stays in a secure place. Some vehicles have a magnetic oil plug, so they can set it right on the pan so you don't lose it. Just make sure that you don't drop it in the oil, otherwise you're going to have a messy time getting it out. When it is done draining, put the plug back in and tighten it. Make sure it's not super tight because you could strip the threads and then you'd have to get either your oil pan drilled out again or a new oil plug. Now you have to take your filter wrench and loosen your filter slowly. Be careful because it could still be filled with old oil, and if you let it all drop, then it can make a big mess, stain your clothes and stuff. It also could be really hot. You have to make sure that your vehicle is not too hot, let it cool down for 2 to 3 minutes, or if it hasn't been started in a while, you have to start it for 2 to 3 minutes so then the oil gets warm, so it all falls out, otherwise the oil is going to have trouble going out. Then you take your new oil filter and lube the ring on it. Dip your finger in the old oil and just take it and rub it around the ring so it makes a good seal. Screw it in hand tight and then take your filter wrench a quarter of a turn with it around. Okay, now you can set your vehicle down. Now you need to open your hood and unscrew your oil cap. Put the funnel in the hole and pour oil slowly into the motor. When done, check the oil to see if you need to add any more. Start the car and make sure nothing is leaking because you might not have put your filter on right now. Then you need to lower your car and dispose of your oil and filter properly. Now that you know how to change your own oil, you can do it and be more efficient